welcome back to the stream where today we're going to be playing Genshin Impact. Now, I do have another another game to stream tomorrow. Whether that game will work out or not is a totally different story. So, I guess we're just gonna see that tomorrow. But for now, I was going to go back to the Long Chasm quest because I believe there still is a while for this quest to go, though I don't know. Because we left off on this one, and then after this one we were going to go to the Sumeru one, the Sumeru Archon quest, and so on and so forth. But before that, I actually haven't done the event for quite a few days, so I'm going to do that. Give me 1 second. So I'm gonna see how hard the last part of this event is, because there's 2 more parts, I think, that I need to do. Why are you watching these kids? Hi, I'm Mac, a knight of Favonius. Is there anything I can help you with? Oh, you have a mustache that's even creepier. What are you doing here? Well, do you see those children over there? Yeah, I've kind of noticed you for the past few days that you're watching them creepily. It's kind of terrifying. They ran off to play together by themselves without their parents. Yeah, that's what kids... They ran this far? Mondstadt is all the way over there. Holy crap! I was concerned for their safety, so I thought I'd follow them. Are you staying hidden? Who are those kids? That's Will and Jill. Oh. Creative names. Children aren't really supposed to leave the city without an accompanying adult. I guess that makes sense. But I thought they just looked so happy playing together. I couldn't bring myself to go and tell them off. Okay, well, maybe this is wholesome then, I guess. So I've just stayed here watching them. Otherwise, I'm not sure how I'd be able to face their parents. Obviously, you've already seen them. You don't know what to do then. Are you guys even playing, or are you just talking? Okay, never mind. You two are actually pretty cute. Hi, is something wrong? Found any nice shells? That slime just appeared out of nowhere. Found any nice shells? Sorry, I don't really like shells. Then why are you here? So what do you like? Yeah. Crabs, obviously. Well, there was a few over there, but I scared them off. Don't you think it's cute how they walk sideways? I mean, it is a little derpy, to be fair. And they're even harder to catch than fish. Yeah, because they'll pinch you. I like that you have the glasses on your head. Hey, since you're so interested, you might as well take them here. I can always catch more. It's no big deal. Are you giving me fish? Crabs. Okay, thank God. I was like, how experienced is this little girl? What are you hanging out here for? Can you see Mr. Guard over there? Yeah, he's kind of protecting you. Me and Will want to go play with Miss Edith at Windrise. Yeah, she's just over there, I think. But Mr. Guard keeps following us and we can't get rid of him. I'm a bit scared. He looks like a bad guy. Oh no! You guys can't leave Mondstadt without an adult. He's not, I mean, to be fair, he does look really creepy just standing there, but he's not. That's why we ended up here, because we're trying to run away from him. Oh, so that's why you ended up so far. Well, you just need to explain to these kids why you're here. Huh? Hi. Yeah, ooh, there's a lot. You kids, careful on the beach now. I'll be fine. But Mr. Guard keeps following us and Jill's scared to death. Do you think he's one of those, you know, bad men who make little kids learn to read and write and give them too much homework? Do you mean teachers? We were gonna go with Miss Edith at Windrise, but now we're stuck here hiding. I don't think you're hiding. You know much about Falcon Coast? I love Falcon Coast. Granny always takes me there to play, ever since I was teeny tiny. You still are teeny tiny. Although that's not necessarily true compared to Lumine's height, I'm gonna be honest. Wow, I love your hair. It looks all soft like the nicest sand on the beach. Can I touch it? Oh. Okay. Be careful not to get lost. Hee hee. Okay, you're just gonna say that. That's weird. Having fun on the beach? Yep. The scenery is so different from Mondstadt. I even caught a fish. Fish skin is slippery, so they're super hard to catch. Well, harder than crabs anyway. That's what Jill does. But anyway, I don't have a bowl to put this fish in. Why don't you take it? And he's giving... Oh my god, he gave me 4 cut fish. How did you do that?
Is that strange man still here?
Okay, dude, you should just explain to them why you're watching them, or at least hide so they can't see you. They're kids. They won't be able to spot you from, like... No, come back here. God dang it. Oh, I did get it. At least hide really good, because kids are oblivious to everything. Alright, let's see what this is. I'm a little nervous for this. More specifically, the banquet, because I think this might be all 3 of these. The dragon heirs, I need a score of 1,000. Okay. Mighty Baptismal Bishops, and this one was the ones that I said in Economia that I needed to defeat at the same time. So this is gonna be amazing. Mighty Baptismal Bishops, they use different elements in battle to vent their great rage. After entering a battle, they will use the powerful cleansing shower attack. Characters hit by this ability will lose a certain amount of energy. If the character lacks sufficient energy, they will lose HP instead. If you are unable to defeat a Frost Shrieker Baptismal Bishop and a Blitz Roarer Baptismal Bishop consecutively within a short time, or almost at the same time, the Baptismal Bishop you first defeated will be revived. Yeah. So that sucks. Hydro. Dendro. Actually, let me put these all up because I don't have Hydro or Dendro. And then HP. When the Baptismal Bishop Herd triggers its revival mechanic, the HP regained will be 25% greater. No! Oh no. When the Blooming Baptismal Bishop Herd is 1 bishop down, the other bishop's attack will be increased by 40%. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, right? And then attack increase, and that brings me 2,000. That also doesn't make sense. Oh, never mind, it does. I just did the math. I thought I needed 60 instead of 40. So I got 1,000 perfectly. Attack and def. All party members' elemental mastery will be increased by 40. Additionally, 40 extra elemental mastery within 4 seconds after character uses triggers an elemental reaction. Attack and speed. Since it's on easy, I'm going to do attacks and speed. Attack and def. Alright, let's see how this goes. I absolutely hate these guys so much. Please don't be as painful as I think you're gonna be. Oh, you're much bigger than I remember you being. Huh? Did you get bigger?
Prepare to be blown away.
You got bigger, didn't you? Wait, when they revive, do they go back to the same...
As a dutiful maid would.
Do they go back to full HP if they revive? I'm curious about that, actually.
Boba, get them!
No, don't do this thing.
Cool it.
Yeah, I know what that attack is. I just don't care enough to dodge it. You guys are much bigger than I remember you being. Hold on a second. That's not fair.
Windblade!
Okay, get you low enough, and then cryo, dude. No, stop running. I hate that they do that. Is this your revive thing? No, this is just an attack. That's good. There we go. Okay. So that wasn't as painful as I thought. Only took 1 minute and 30 seconds. Cool. Alright, now the one I'm most nervous for. Got all the primo gems for that? Oh, that one unlocks in 8 hours. Well, I guess we're not doing that then. Oh, I really hope that's not all of them combined, because that is going to be painful. Let me, get another one. Can I buy these? These. 11 days. Dang it. Man. Alright, give me 1 second. Wrong one. History? $55. $56. $57. No. Dang it. Alright, well that's 57, so I need 3 more to get to 60. And then another 10 pull or so? And I should be able to get Kazuha, though I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the Primo Gems for that. Because this event ends in 6 days, and the banner ends in 14 or 15. Roughly 15. So there has to be another event. And I already completed this one, obviously. So yeah, that should be fun. Alright, back to the underground depths. Thank God I can teleport back, but last time we were actually able to rescue Xiao. Although he doesn't know how, and he was talking about his friend, which I completely spaced on the name again, but it's kind of terrifying that this is in semi-shape of the triangle that appears around all of Tibet. It's creepy. But now I have to talk to Yelan. Where the heck is she? Wait, did she go over here? Oh, she did. Yelan? Oh, where the portal was. Think.
As expected, something strange is going on here.
Yeah, you didn't figure that out beforehand? I'd be concerned if you didn't.
Oh, Traveler?
Hi, I want to join this discussion because I'm smart too. Sometimes.
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
Yeah, let's talk. How do we get out of here? You, Yelan, and Yanfei all share that
I also
information
felt
with
that the
each other.
space was targeting us, but Yenfei managed to exploit its weakness. Leave it to Yenfei to find a loophole.
Basically, there was a break in the system, and with that break, we were able to rescue Xiao. Now, how do we create another break to to rescue ourselves.
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here.
Yeah, that was
In
already
addition, we must
figured
stay
out
vigilant to
beforehand.
avoid the traps set for us by this place. Now that we've found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need to do is find a way out.
Durr.
I went back to the domain again just now. Although I couldn't find a new route, it wasn't a completely fruitless trip.
What did you find?
My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created
Clan?
some catalysts that only we know how to use. I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain.
Oh, does it happen to be the
Unfortunately,
clock that
it
Yenfei was looking
disappeared
for?
as soon as I approached it.
Was it an illusion?
I think so, but it's hard to distinguish between reality and illusion here.
I think I know what you're
I
talking
can't be
about.
sure.
Maybe.
Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me, that confirms that this place really is reading our minds.
Okay, so that's terrifying.
Just like with that door. It's like it's alive and testing us.
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it
Okay,
creates
but
the reality
why?
that we
Is
want
the
to be true.
cave... Is the
Everything it does
chasm
is either
alive?
to get us to lower our guard or to wear us down.
I mean, there's live plants in the chasm somehow. But is the chasm itself alive doing this to us? Like a monster house situation?
If that's the case, it can only have one goal: to trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
Well, that was obvious. Hang on a second. If you guys don't know the movie Monster House, you guys are too young. Very much too young.
We should prepare for the worst, but we mustn't give up.
Agreed.
I've
I
always
mean,
known
I
there were
already have,
secrets
but I'm
within the
just doing it for
chasm,
the team.
But even the Chiefs
You know?
have never heard about anything like this.
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do. What were you referring to?
Investigate areas?
Was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from Conria.
From the monster invasion from Conria, do you mean like what happened with Inazuma? Or do you mean... Wait, so all of this is related to Conria? How? Well... There was the ancient structures that I was predicting that they were well... Because Dainsleif said the structures in the chasm, not in the place we are now, but upside down structures were probably civilizations that predated Conria. So I'm confused. The monster invasion. Do you mean the hilly trolls appearing? Or what happened with Inazuma, because Inazuma was plagued in darkness, there was a bunch of monsters, all that kind of thing. Also, how do you know of Conria? Because not many Tvet citizens know. You're just gonna
Please
walk
keep
away.
everything I'm about to say to yourselves.
Oh.
No one else can know. Otherwise.
You're gonna kill us.
We got it.
Ooh, determined, Lumine.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of Teyvat. Naturally, Liyue was also affected.
You mean the Conrian citizens? Oh no, do you mean the hilly trolls and all those troll dudes?
Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were vicious beasts, and this was the most desperate battle Liyue had ever faced.
See, it doesn't sound like... It doesn't sound like the hilly trolls because she said vicious beasts. And, I mean... I don't know.
At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all hope seemed lost, the tide turned.
Let them away?
The
What does that
Liyue
mean?
army eventually won the war, but there were many who never returned.
Obviously.
2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. Everything about it was strange. The current generation of Qixin
Are
knows
you a
very little
descendant
about
of a
these
Yaksha?
events, and very few came back from the chasm alive.
No
Finding
way.
out the truth has been a waiting game.
That would be cool.
The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here.
Oh,
I could
Lumine
finally
hears
learn
about
the truth of
Conrad,
what
she gets
happened back
all
then.
serious.
But this place we've ended up in, and the possibilities we're facing, it's all far more terrifying than I'd imagined.
Wait, but what were those monsters? Were they the ruin monsters? Like the ruin guards, the ruin hunters, ruin graders? That kind of thing? Because those came from Conria too. Because they were originally, at least the ruin guards were originally called, field tillers. That's what they were called. But first of all, why would Conria do that? Second, do you mean the Hilly Trails? Third, is it the same as what happened in Inazuma? I'm so confused.
We can't give up. Right now, our #1 priority has to be getting out of here alive.
Yeah, that is kind of the point. The chasm, Conria. What happened 500 years ago? That's what I'm saying. And what did Shao see back in that other space? Who is he fighting against? Can we really get out of here in one piece? Wow, going on the doubt boat, Lumine. Thanks. What do you think about this? Are we gonna die?
Are you all right?
That's not very
You've
reassuring.
suddenly gone quiet. It's not like you at all.
She's probably thinking.
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all the existing clues we have.
Exactly.
Maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some detail I've overlooked. I have to go over everything again.
What is your hat from, like, the side? Like, this side? Look kind of like a conductor's hat.
All right, well,
Oh, don't worry. I won't write down anything that you told us about.
Well, I guess I have to kill you now, Yelan says.
no, I meant if you're going to analyze the facts, count me in.
Ooh. Yeah, just be careful because technically 2 of these people like to sneak in on conversation. And one of the people isn't necessarily a person. I mean, Paimon and Ito. What do you,
You don't look well.
think about this?
I guess things still haven't improved.
No, not really.
It's okay.
I mean,
don't
we
have to go
rescued
into all the
Shao, sure,
details.
but
Sometimes I really envy the boss.
envy? For being so joyful? Why do you envy him? Shao! Shao's eyes are tightly shut and he is not making a sound. No one has the heart to interrupt him. Of course not, because he deserves sleep. Oh, unless he's thinking. I don't know. Oh.
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little lavender melon has fallen asleep, huh? Do you think she's dreaming?
Oh, Paimon.
Man, she looks wiped out. It's kind of hard to see her like this. I mean, most of the time she never shuts up.
This is what you said
Aw,
last time,
poor
but
thing.
oh, it's still
That
so
little dude
sweet.
looks stunning too. I'm kind of worried about him.
Aw, little dude.
Oh, I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Good one.
How does she sleep like that, though?
Traveler, when did you get here?
I was constantly here. What are you looking at, Lumine? She's alive!
Wait, where are we?
You're still flying. We're still underground. Are you okay?
Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place like this before.
Obviously.
Who would have thought the best guide in all of Teyvat could end up so out of their depth?
I always forget that you're trying to be a guide. I mean, I guess that makes sense since she gives us tutorials and stuff on things, but still. Oh, I'll be with you.
Yeah.
These two are adorable.
So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. There were cattle mooing constantly.
Oh, I wonder why that was.
Yeah, just like that.
Except he's not a cow, he's a
Moshi,
bull.
were you looking after Paimon?
Is that the same thing? Wait a second. Mature male cattle are referred to as bulls. Well, I feel like Ushi is like a different category, so I'm referring to him as a bull. Yanfei? Xiao! You're okay?
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
Oh, the way she runs to him instantly is so cute. Are you okay?
I'm
Please
fine.
tell me you are.
Don't worry.
Your voice still sounds raspy. Ushi, you shouldn't be this close. Unless his karmic debt doesn't
Karma I
affect you.
carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
I'm not human.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so,
Oh, he still
While
worries.
Paimon was sleeping, how did Xiao get here?
with a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Yeah. All thanks to Yanfei, actually.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No
Who are
need
you
to
fighting?
be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here
With your
looking for
friend?
someone, but when I found them,
What was
they
his
weren't
name
anything
again?
like how I expected.
I figured it out last time. But now I just can't remember it.
Madame Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshu Inn to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
I'm looking
Yaksha?
for a Yaksha called Bosacious.
Bosacious, that's his name. I've heard that name somewhere before. Because he was calling it out. And he was who he was fighting, I think.
Bosacious? Is that one of the 5 Yakshas? Like you?
Is Yaksha and Adepti a different thing? I know I probably searched this up before. Okay, so it says Yakshas are Adepti. So... I don't know. Whatever.
I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4... gone from the world?
Died?
You could say that. But Bosacious's body is the only one that was never found.
He is...
Yakshas deal
you
with
went
gods and
missing.
maidens all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacious, it was the day he lost his mind.
But to my knowledge, he didn't lose his mind, though I don't remember the story. I don't remember how it went, except the very end. I'm trying to remember, but Bosacious is the Yaksha in the chasm, obviously, because when we were first doing the other chasm quests, there was like mentions of missing Yaksha or something like that inside the chasm, or legends of this Yaksha, that type of thing.
He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again.
Aww.
But Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars.
Like an
Whether
older
we live or
brother.
die, we must promise to take care of each other, and know each other's fate to the very end.
See, they all have different names. There's Bosacius and Xiao's name is actually Aladis, I think. His Yaksha name, maybe? I don't know if it's Aladis or Conqueror of Demons. But I think it's Aladis. But there's another name, Xiao, and I always get all the Yaksha's names mixed up, and there is actually a small cutscene later on, so I am going to write their names down because it mentions them so much I get so confused.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
Oh,
It's possible, but I did not. I am the sole survivor. So it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacius being here?
Heard something about the Yakshas being here.
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm?
Yeah, we were literally just told.
That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight. But no one knew the Yaksha's name.
Who was that?
But there were many more than 5 Yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee it was Bosacius.
There's more than 5?
Wow.
There was just 5
You
prominent
must think
ones?
it was probably him if you came here to investigate, right?
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
You found Bosacius?
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with? Did he injure you?
Yes.
So he's alive?
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected. Life is full of coincidences.
Yelan, who are
But
you
this is too
related
much
to?
of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic compass mentioned in the will, too?
Yes. I feel like since Yelan has a Hydro Vision, she would be the descendant of the Hydro Yaksha, but no. I actually don't know yet what Yaksha she's descended from, if she's descended from a Yaksha at all.
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because of a will.
Yeah, and you got trapped out
Maybe
here
it's
with the
not
rest of
something
us.
we've come across much before, but both mortals and adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed.
Do you know what
It's
a
known
will
as a
is?
last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
So, don't talk about wills, please.
Oh, you want to write a will? Now?
Oh. So, please
It was
don't.
no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot.
So it knew
But
we
the
would
truth
walk
laced
into it?
with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold
Lost
blood,
someone?
this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
How is this even possible?
Well,
Our
I mean,
opponent is very
there
clever.
was...
It is not safe to stay here.
There was the one area where they didn't eat or sleep for days and they felt fine, and then we got here and then Paimon was like super exhausted, so that could have killed them. Oh, that's creepy.
Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do
Hi.
or not, I must find a way to get you out safely.
Oh, Xiao. She's
I
watching.
rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here.
Where's
If you
Ito?
stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
Where's Cookie?
But how do you know?
What happens if we get devoured? We'll die, Lumine! What do you mean, what happens?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Or, you know, become
Sounds like you
spirits.
saw them too.
Saw them?
Galon, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation.
Yeah, I saw that.
I've seen some strange things here too.
So tall compared to
Objects that
him.
shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
To cause confusion. Like,
From
oh,
what you
why
were
are these
saying a
illusions
moment ago,
attacking me?
It sounds
'Cause
like you
it's
know
real.
a way out of here.
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable,
Yeah.
but it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So,
I'm a little
if I use all the
confused.
energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
What happens to
Really?
you?
So powerful attacks can affect the space itself.
Oh, don't tell
I'd
Ito
wondered
that.
if that was a possibility.
Whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
Yeah.
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
He literally was talking about creating a will. What? Xiao, no.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay here?
You can't be serious.
Oh, he's completely serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to
Wait.
the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open.
So does that mean that it's not Bosacius down here, but Bosacius's soul? Like, Xiao said if we were to be devoured down here, we would become a lost, wandering soul forever. Did that happen to Bosacius? Oh no, please!
I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
Xiao, it's not gonna be the end. But if this takes all the energy you have, you'll...
No way. Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
I'm not gonna agree to it either.
Either. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
Exactly. We should leave together.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now.
There has to be other
I doubt
options.
you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
Don't be so willing to sacrifice yourself, mate.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work.
He's trying to protect us. Oh,
To
it's so
conclude,
sad.
I'm not agreeing to this plan.
What if I told you, this is my last will?
You?
Oh,
That's your strategy, huh? No offense,
You're
but we
trying
have
to
no
bait
guarantee
us.
this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
okay, so she's being really brutal right now, but she's actually helping us. Thank you, Yelan.
The battlefield is a treacherous
Thank
place.
you.
Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
Xiao, you don't have
I've
to
been in my fair
sacrifice
share of
yourself.
treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end.
And it's not the very, very end.
You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale. Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, You wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it. And
Ciao.
anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
But he needs to hear it.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden
He's so
passage
tiny
leading to the
compared to
exit
her.
that we just haven't discovered.
Okay, so they are still here.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice myself. What do you propose we do then?
Xiao, you're not gonna sacrifice yourself.
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
Is Yelan seriously getting annoyed?
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place?
No.
Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right?
Ito.
Enough talk. It's time for action.
Okay, but to be fair, Ito may be a big idiot, but at least it kind of brings morale to everybody. Ito don't.
Come on, whatever you are. Let's see how long you manage.
They're
to keep
just
us
gonna
trapped in here
watch.
after I'm finished with you.
I don't remember if this actually does
Easy
anything.
now.
Yeah, he could cause a
Have a
cave-in.
taste of this. Yeah!
Xiao just stands there, unfazed. Oh, he actually did something.
Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
Okay. Oh, she kisses him.
Should have seen this coming.
Oh, Cookie. He unlocked a
Why
path,
do you always
though.
have to do things like this?
He did it at the correct time.
What happened to Ito? Did he pass out?
2-month strike? Did he get hit by a rock?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize
The
it.
one place he punched just so happened to open a door? That's pretty nice.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates.
Aww.
Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always
Ito.
goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that.
Aww.
Another thing with Boss is, he hates
He is
it when
an
other
idiot.
people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him.
At least he didn't
When he does
sacrifice his
things like this,
life.
He doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Yeah, because he's an idiot.
Alert! And wasn't he just
Tiny
doing the
gourd.
same thing Xiao suggested? So stupid.
Why didn't you try to stop him?
The boss is hardly open to persuasion.
True.
Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit.
I mean, he didn't solve
It's not
everything,
just
but he
him
gave
either.
us an exit.
The other guys in the
or
Arataki gang are more or
A
less
new
the same.
way.
That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them.
Oh,
I
but
can
you
stop
stayed
him
in
if
the
I try,
Arataki
so
gang.
might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Without sacrificing Xiao.
Please tell Paimon you're okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't
Oh,
be.
Xiao.
You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up. And he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people.
Aww.
Aw, Shinobu.
Thank you.
Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Are you just gonna stay here? What if we do find an exit?
Everyone, it seems
Oh,
this
you can
passage
just walk
doesn't
through.
lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
But that could lead up
So
again?
Ito's efforts were in vain?
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a look first.
Aha, I see. I'm with you.
What?
So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device,
Oh, the compass.
remember? If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to track it down.
Okay, but who was the
No
person
wonder
with
she
the
keeps
will?
telling us to keep going.
Was it Zhongli?
It's a magical device. It must be super powerful.
Well, I can't guarantee
well,
that,
Zhongli's still
but
alive,
it's worth a try.
technically, so...
I will find a way.
Wait!
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me.
Is Yelan going on her own?
After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up.
Where's Yelan?
By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf. I
Aww.
have to say though, if Yelan hadn't
Oh,
spoken
that's
out
a
like
little
she
creepy.
did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so
I wanna
against
know
seeing other
Yelan's
people
backstory
sacrifice
now.
themselves. How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can also be a burden.
Is that why Lumion does requests for literally everyone, even if they're not life-threatening, just to help people? Even though in reality, she's just looking for Aether?
If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done anything different.
I mean, I was trying my best to snap Xiao back into his place, but no. Because I'm on the other side of the screen.
Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there.
Huh? You getting your
Yeah!
protection circle?
Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
Oh!
Thank you, Senpai. Please, be careful.
I forgot
We
that you
will.
guys knew
Same
each
to
other.
you. All right, traveler, let's go.
Oh, so this protects them.
Don't worry. Ushi and
I
I know
can-
how to take care of the boss. I think I can speak for both of us in saying it's not our first rodeo.
The fact that you say rodeo.
Go on, get out of here. And be careful.
Aw. Why do Japanese shoes always have holes in them? That's weird. I can just sit right here. Alright then. Where's the door? Oh, I thought they were over here. Whatever. Ooh. This is trippy. I like it though. Alright, enough fooling around. It did lead to another portal. Oh, wait, I remember this. This was the confusing part to my knowledge. Roaming of snaring illusions. A wondrous space hidden within the chasm's depths. That's hidden within the chasm? How? It is a key location filled with many mysteries. Yeah. Something like that. Okay.
What's this?
wonderful scene.
Look at that huge disc in the distance.
Where did Yanglon go?
Hold on. Is that the fantastic compass?
How are we supposed to get back to the world? It's even bigger than a cooking pot.
What? That's the best description you can come up with? It's way, way bigger than that!
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for.
It's technically bigger than a
Really
cooking
showed
pot.
up. But if this really
It's
is the
also bigger than
fantastic
some
compass,
mountains.
It's so huge. How the heck am I gonna lug that back to my office? I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now.
What
Let's investigate the
mortal
area
would
first.
want that?
What the? Are they?
What are the
Are
treasure?
they treasure hoarders? They look familiar. Oh yeah. I bumped into these rapscallions a few days ago.
Rapscallions? You sound old.
Incinerate!
I think. Let me look at her stuff. I think when she has 3 of the thingies behind her back, then that means her attacks are the most powerful. Shoots fireballs that deal up to 3 counts of pyro damage. When Yanfei's normal attacks hit the enemies, they will grant her a single scarlet seal. That's what I was talking before. Yanfei may possess a maximum of 3 scarlet seals, and each time this effect is triggered, the duration of the currently possessed scarlet seals will refresh. Okay, so if you have another scarlet seal, it basically like ticks down. Then you get another one. That one ticking down, the timer resets to be the exact same as the other ones. Okay. Each time this effect is triggered, the currently possessed scarlet seals will refresh. Each scarlet seal will decrease Yanfei's stamina consumption and will disappear when she leaves the field. Okay. So just her stamina consumption? Consumes stamina and all scarlet seals before dealing AoE pyro damage to opponents after casting. Time discharge attacks AoE and damage will increase according to the amount of scarlet seals consumed. Okay, so its damage and AoE will increase, but the stamina consumption also decreases. Gathering the power of pyro, Yanfei plunges toward the ground from mid-air, dealing AoE pyro damage. Summons blistering flame that deal AoE pyro damage. Opponents hit by the flames will grant Yanfei the maximum number of scarlet seals. I saw that. Triggers a spray of intense flames that rush at nearby opponents, dealing AoE pyro damage. Geez, she really likes AoE pyro damage. Granting Yanfei the maximum number of scarlet seals and applying brilliance to her. Grants Yanfei a scarlet seal at fixed intervals. What does that mean? Increases the damage dealt by her charged attacks. Okay, so her burst makes her deal more damage. The effects of brilliance will end if Yanfei leaves the field or falls in battle. Okay, I guess that makes sense. That's fair.
Motion to compel. Yikes!
Let me see when I have 1 scarlet seal. There's that, and then 2. Yeah, see, there was the boom twice, and then only 1. Okay, so there is a second boom. But I think it is greater AoE and greater damage with more scarlet seals. Stop!
Incinerate!
Burst! There we go. Of course she says objection when her health goes low.
Easy peasy. Just like last time.
Last
You
time.
know, when I
Oh,
ran into
right.
them before, I was working on a big commercial case. The defendant hired them to attack me, just to get back at me.
The defendant hired them to attack you? Being a legal advisor sure sounds tough.
Happens all the time.
Oh,
Luckily, I'm well
all
trained in
the
martial
time?
arts, so taking them down was a piece of cake. But these are the exact same guys as
Good
I met
thing you're
last
mastered
time.
in martial arts. If there was
Is
anyone else,
this
I'd be
space
very
recreating scenes
concerned.
from my memory?
That should
Maybe
be
this is one of the
illegal,
ways our
don't you think?
adversary intends to devour us.
Creepy. It says look for more clues, but I saw this glowing thingy. What is this? Note of origin. See, Genshin also came out with a new game that I might... let me get rid of all these news. Genshin came out with a new game, Honkai Star Rail, and I'm actually very curious about it. Because I think it's actually similar to Genshin, but, like, different story, a little bit different battles, that kind of thing. Though there is a bunch of resemblances to Genshin. Obviously. So that might be one of the games that I stream, though I don't know when. Because I have a different game plan for tomorrow. If it works. You found a note in the mysterious place. Its contents seem familiar to that of a journal. Letter 1. I asked Master Boyang if I could borrow pen and paper to write home. But now I have them. I have no clue what to write. You know what? I hope everyone back home is doing fine, and I miss my daughter. Ooh. Does that mean whoever wrote this note, Yelan, is the descendant of them? Maybe? Could be a chance. Just checking. What's
There's a
this?
smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design, in all likelihood, this is the Fantastic Compass. Why is there a small version of the
It's still
Fantastic Compass
ginormous!
stuck in the ground? What's it for?
It's a baby tree! Wait, I remember this tree, actually. No, rotate the needle forward. What does that mean, forward? It's either clockwise or counterclockwise. Okay, so forward is clockwise.
Huh? A new entrance. Great.
New entrance? Did that change? Oh, it did change. Because that's where we are now, right?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
It's connecting space and time. And this is getting very concerning. What is the lore of literally everything in this? I should be going back to the same space and time. And then go through the new door. Forward. Keeping my eye on that tree. Okay. What about this one? Trippy. Wonder if anything changed here. Was that there before? Other than that, nothing else changed. Did this change?
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not.
So, did we travel further in time? What's that sound? Oh!
The Fatui? Whose memory is this?
Is this a memory?
Watch out!
Yeah, I just walk towards them.
Just as I thought.
Huh? I'm confused.
Yelan, you're here.
You're here now, but you weren't
I
before?
will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
What?
Hey, relax. We're together now.
No matter how many times you show up. What does that mean, though?
Quietly now.
No.
Gotcha. Motion to compel.
I'm trying to hit that guy. Yelan? I actually like Yelan's stuff. Okay, and boop!
Things are about to get.
Mustn't give up.
Oh!
Over here.
Oh yeah, I really like Yelan. Hold up.
In the compass.
Amateurs.
What? I wasn't
And still
listening!
They dare to come after me.
You've still got it.
What was that voice and what were they saying? I wasn't listening.
Remember how I
was
said I'd seen
concentrated.
some illusions myself? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be reproducing that memory. Now that you know, at
Because
least
we
we're all
were
on
in the same
page.
time that that memory was said?
He said the word fantastic. Was he talking about the fantastic compass?
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered
The
with
tree!
it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass in the distance. It has a close connection to the
Yeah, we are
entire
not getting
space.
that fantastic compass.
It looks somewhat familiar. Let me think.
But how do I get somewhat familiar? Enter a new space. Rotate the needles on the fantastic compass to different points to change the time in this area and jump to different times. Your actions in a certain previous point in time may affect the next point you jump to. What does that mean? The needle is stuck in the trees. This is as far as I can turn. Okay. So this would go back to the time that we jumped to previously. And what about this one? Nope, I can't go back. The needle is touched the ground, it seems as far as it can turn. So I can't turn it back any further? But what if, when the tree is a sapling, that I turn it all the way to the right? Would that work? Because it said I was stuck in the tree. Wait, why is it over here? See, this is the part that actually confused me. No, okay, so I can't do that. There, and then... What? Wait. Is this different? Please tell me this is different. This isn't different, right? It's all so confusing. Because, oh, there we go. Is that different? Because then I was able to rotate it forward there. Because I had it up to here, and then I went through the portal, and it went back over to here, which is confusing, but if I go through this again? Is it different? Please tell me it's different. I don't know if it's gonna be different. Please? It's probably not. So there's that one. Then I can't rotate it back any further, and this one would go to the same time period that... Is there anything else I can investigate? I don't think there is. This one would go back to the time previously. So... Before, it was on the far left side, but then it switches to the right. But I can't move the needle forward. I I can only go back and forth between certain times. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. See, I can't go back either. Can I do anything?
Windblade.
Oh. I can destroy the... I'm sorry. Oh, now I feel bad. I don't want to destroy the tree. Okay, wait. It says the needle has touched the ground, but... if I go through the portal again, will the arrow go back to this position and then I'll be able to get to a new area? Please tell me I'm doing something useful. The tree's not there. And the compass seems more out of the ground. Boom! And it goes all the way to the glowing one. So that should be a new time. Oh, it's red. I don't like this. Is there anything else? There is something else. What is this? Oh, maybe there's something else because it was in a different time period? Wait, I don't know. I'm writing this letter on behalf of Hulan. He hopes that his family is also well. If not for this pass, he would have wanted to go back to spend Lantern Rite with them. Wait! Is this, Bosacious' letters? Because, to my memory, did Bosacious go into the chasm with other people? Wait. But why is this red? That tree is the same. That tree isn't changing. Okay, so it is different. Nice!
Another new space.
Smart!
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules,
I'm sorry,
there
tree.
must be another small fantastic compass
You were so
somewhere
cute.
around here.
Why is there
Bosacious.
ashes in the air?
I can't believe someone like you would end up as a lost
Shall?
soul underground.
Okay, so Bosacious did die, but his soul didn't. And his soul ended up trapped down here in the chasm. Shall?
No enemies. Hold on.
There should be a new letter here,
Wait,
right? Because there's
is
3
the
different
enemy
time
hiding
periods,
itself?
technically speaking.
Oh no. We should go help him.
Stay back.
Shall, no!
This is my fight. Do not come near me.
Please! No!
Filthy monsters!
See,
So
this
many
is the part that
people
I
have
remember.
died at your hands. I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacious' signature tactic.
Die here with me.
Huh? How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
I don't remember when I'm supposed to attack him.
Boring!
Maybe then. Because I did get particles from that.
This is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this
Oh,
ends.
never mind. Is Bosacious? Is that Bosacious? Panting?
Look! Bosacious is showing signs of fatigue.
Okay, so that attack was
Bosacious.
doing something?
Marshal Retris. Even your strength is
Marshal
finite.
Regis.
But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think.
So Bosacious
saw what had
is the
become of
purple
the first
Yaksha, because it's
Yaksha.
giving off
Leave.
purple
I'll
vibes.
deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold
Bosacious
the line at 60
did go
miles
with other
outside the chasm
people.
at all costs.
Why is the compass back there? Bosacious did go with other people, didn't he? Xiao, no!
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Xiao, are you okay?
Xiao, please! You haven't recovered from your injuries, please.
This is my purpose. Don't worry about
It's
me.
not your purpose
So
to
your
sacrifice
invisible
yourself.
opponent was the legendary Bosacius, Marshal Vitris?
So his name is Marshal Beatrice? Like yours is Conqueror of Demons and or Aladdis?
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
He
Xiao!
was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
Did they... Did Bosacius come down here with Millilith to protect the people?
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends. It was him.
Bosacius?
Didn't you say he'd always announce his name?
That's what I
How
was
could
thinking.
his name be lost to time? What happened?
I mean,
don't know.
throughout time...
Maybe he forgot who he was.
Throughout time, legends are scribbled. Well, if he was in the chasm for that long, then... it would kind of make sense with the nameless letters and... all that, but... oh...
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
maybe the chasm too?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
So... he still went mad, but he had a semblance of his mind still?
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war. Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's the only thing we know.
Xiao, no! You know almond tofu and friends, please!
This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, this space reflects information from people's minds. In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. The illusion we saw just now is the impression he left behind. This space recreated him as he was during the battle.
Impression?
The way he fought was so self-destructive. He
Yeah.
couldn't possibly have survived.
Yeah, the way he fought it was so self-destructive. Kind of reminds me of someone else I know. He'd fought the monsters.
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground.
So he was the hero that lured the monsters underground. And... he lured the monsters underground and ended up saving Liyue. But... did Millilith go with him too? Because I heard different voices, and from my memory, I remember other people.
What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Guys, it could just be me, but I think I'm suddenly feeling more tired than I was.
I'm trying to think if there's any special type of monsters that I saw in the chasm, but other than the dark mud, there isn't. I don't know.
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone, and only his illusion remains. If we don't leave, we may meet the same fate.
Let's go.
Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius.
Let me find another thingy!
Goodbye.
Can I find another thing? I can find another thing. Why did Mama disappear there? There is another one. Note of Origin 3. I wonder how many Note of Origins there are. There's 10 Note of Origins! Oh no. Okay. This is the 10th day that, or more, that we've been separated from Boyang, the Yaksha, and the others. See, who was Boyang, though? The Yaksha is clearly meaning Bosacious, right? Because Boyang was another Yaksha, weren't they? Well, that's what I say, anyway. My friend here says it's only been 3 days. I have no clue who is right or wrong, nor do I think that arguing serves any purpose at this point. I wish we could go home, but we cannot. Okay, so Yelan said that two of her descendants fought in the war. One died in the war, one went insane. Maybe this was the one that went insane? Is there things up here? I'm curious. How big even is this place? I can't even see. Okay. Oh yeah, that makes sense since I can't see because it's a domain. This is creepy. Conrio, what did you do? What did you do? Am I going the right way? Maybe? Oh, there's this to unlock the thingy next time, and then it said that one, and then the thingy moves over here, so then I can unlock that one, if that makes any sense. Just checking. Okay, a little bit trippy, but I do like that motion of the portal. It's cool. I also like the red sky, but it is very terrifying. Oh, hi, you're new. It's not fair that you're attacking so relentlessly. There you go. You're disgusting. Forward. But then that one's moving to over there. But that's the time period that we are now, right? So it says there's something... Or maybe... Yeah, I think it just means the compass. Ooh, that's cool on the back. Uh-oh. There we go. But that's the time period that we are now, right? I think it is. I think I have to go to that one, but I'm gonna check just to be sure. Because with this compass, it's more like a timepiece where you travel forward and back in time. That one's the one I'm at currently. Yeah. But then I can't move it forward, but I can move it back. All the way back in time. So it's just always gonna go to the blue ones. It is so cool to see that arrow spin, but it is so terrifying. So I was doing some research on Genshin recently, and I realized that Istaroth, the name that I heard when I was doing the Inazuma Archon quest, or not the Archon quest, a second quest, when they were talking about, the Sakura tree, that is a different time, place, okay? When they were talking about the Sakura tree, they said that it was made by some greater force and not just Makoto. And above greater force, it said Istaroth. And I realized that after doing some research, Istaroth is the Genshin god of time. The god of time has something to do with the sacred Sakura and Venti, as we know from one of the
Looks like
quests.
there's some information here. Shall we take a look?
Okay, let's see.
Information? Another note? Oh, there is! 4. We have no idea how long it's been since we came out with our comrades on patrol. But according to the information we've garnered, the beasts have completely lost all mobility. Indeed, most of them have disappeared. We're victorious, and what a grand victory it is, save that we can never return home. Never again return home. But why are the notes in here instead of in the actual part of the chasm? This is an illusion part of the chasm, right? Hulan's daughter will turn 2 this year. Qiming's grandmother is getting long in the tooth. The 2 of them miss their family sorely, though I have no relations. Okay, so these notes seem to be from different people. At least this one does. Maybe. Though I have no relations, no one does not wish to return home, but for those of us who are here, we are the only kin we have now. Aww, why couldn't you come back? This place is very mysterious indeed. I do not know if it is because we miss home or because this place was always like this, but when we're on patrol here, we could see the sights that we could only see back home. I used to hear the old folks say that Liyue has had hundreds of years of history when it comes to the mining in the mountains. Obviously, since it's literally the land of Geo. But this doesn't look like any mine. Perhaps this might all be in my imagination, what with missing my childhood home back in this mining settlement. How I wish I could go back there. I thought you said you had no relations. You have relations to a home. Do
It
those
looks like
things
these were
sound
letters
familiar?
written by the Millelith soldiers who stayed here.
So, who's this Boyang they mentioned?
Boyang was one of my ancestors. The one who didn't make it back.
You mean Boyang fought alongside Bosacius?
I believe so.
Ooh.
And the Millelith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone
So
that went missing
Bosacius
ended
wasn't
up.
the only one that led the monsters out of Liyue into the chasm. It was some of the Millelith people too. That includes Yelan's ancestor, Boyang. Boyang. I'm just gonna say Boyang. Oh.
Yes.
So scary. What happened?
Come on, let's not stay here.
Yeah.
I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then, we'll finally know the truth.
I mean, I've already collected
Still,
3.
Who knows how this space is planning on revealing the answer to us?
I have no idea. We still have one more area to go, I think. That was 4. The thingy is standing up. Oh, you could see its progression in time. That's cool, because over here, it's standing up. Up here, it's kind of partially in the ground. Over here, it's like kind of above the ground, like it was being removed currently. And then right here, it is in the one room. Okay, that's... See, the lore in Genshin is really creepy because when you piece things together, or try to piece things together at least, it's really creepy because you realize that some things are actually connected to time in Genshin, aka Istaroth, the god of time. It's really creepy because one of the Archons actually says, time runs in a loop into that. And, you know, this compass clock thingy, it should be called a clock, but this compass is, like, obviously it's circular, but it proves that the time is running in a loop. It's terrifying. Why does that look like the abyss? I'm not sure I like that. We're gonna go in anyway, because it progresses with the story. Okay, why did all of this look like the abyss, actually? Is the abyss considered hell in Genshin? I'm confused. It kind of looks... In there, it kind of looks like this door, but without all the spiral stuff. Okay, nothing has changed. Ooh, it is the abyss.
There's nothing here at all.
It is the abyss!
What a creepy space.
Can we go back?
It has the feel of the abyss.
Yep.
But where are the opponents?
There's always gonna be opponents in the abyss? I think this is by memory. No!
Your memory of what?
Umin, you are so pretty when you're angry. Of emptiness. That's the power of the abyss. The power of the abyss is to have literally nothing?
The abyss?
It makes sense,
So-
though.
This place is created purely based on your memory?
I'm afraid so. Because I will always remember the abyss that took my twin away. Oh! This is what I remember. The abyss. It's always bad news. The purpose of my journey is to find you, and I will keep going
It's getting darker.
and imagining. Okay, I have to get everyone out of here. I have to find a way to survive this and find lots of treasure.
It's
Aether!
Aether, wait!
No, she talks! Catch up with him? Why is that in quotes? Aether! Please! Oh, why does that have to be so sad, though? All Lumion does is for her brother. What's this? Oh, I'm gonna step on it now.
Huh? What's that shiny round thing on the ground?
It looks like the... Oh, what's the shiny thing? It looks like the compass.
The fantastic compass.
That's what it is.
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground.
And it was bigger.
But this one is
Not
lying flat,
handheld.
intact, as if somebody left it here.
Oh, he was just a figment of your imagination?
Wait,
So
no,
he appeared
wait.
as an illusion because you miss him so much, huh?
Wait, but I understand that Aether wasn't here, but if it was an entirely a figment of her imagination, how would that make sense? Because how would she have... If this entire place is a figment of her imagination, how are we here, first of all? Second, how is the fantastic compass here, and how would she know where to think of Aether to go, even if she was thinking of it subconsciously? This doesn't make sense! I can sense that he is not here. But at least we found this. Oh! Oh, even Paimon is sad!
Yenfei, are you sure this is the fantastic compass you're looking for?
You're
I think
really
so.
just gonna
There
give
were no
it to
pictures
some
in the will, but based on the
person that
description, it
asked
seems to
for
check
it?
out. Yelan? What is it?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalyst.
That's
used
what
by
I
my
was
plan.
thinking.
I just need to do this, and... Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside.
A hidden
Let's get out of here and
message?
find somewhere safer.
How do we get out of here? Wait, I saw a chest. Oh, there's
All
a
right,
chest.
here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass.
Okay. Leave the place you're in. Oh, I literally just have to leave. Okay. Huh. Well, this place is pretty, but it's terrifying. So this is the start of time, but then it also goes in a loop where the fantastic compass is slowly destroyed. And these ones are destroyed. They're not glowing. And neither are they on that one, but... Is that like Istaros arrow or something? Or what? What do you guys have to say about this?
Now that I've found the fantastic compass, my work here is done. But if the Bosacious we saw was
We
just
need to
an
get out
illusion,
of here first!
will we really be able to take anything we find here back to the outside world?
Probably not. Just say you haven't found it. It probably like belongs to a god or of some kind. Hi, Xiao.
Bosacious was the leader of
Look,
the
you're
5
taller
Yakshas
than
under Rex
me.
Lapis' command.
Congratulations.
He could control electro energy. Unlike me, he was both a formidable warrior and a talented commander.
Well, let's see, because there's the animal Yaksha, the Geo, Hydro, Pyro, Electro. So there wasn't a Dendro one. And... was there a Cryo one? No, I don't think there was. Wait. It's gonna reveal it soon, but... I've already seen this before. See, the creepiest things about all of the Yaksha... No, the creepiest things about the Geo Yaksha actually is his name is Minogius, I think, as it's saying here. And one of the Fatui members, he wasn't revealed completely, but he was revealed as like a shadow type. And it is said that the Yaksha have died, obviously. But the Fatui member in the shadow in Genshin Impact's official video for Suritz's death showed a figure very, 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 very similar to Minogius. So there could be some lore to that. There could not be. I don't know, but it's creepy. But yes, there is the Geo, Pyro, Animo, Hydro, and Electro. And the Electro is Bosacious, and Animo is Elatus or Chow. Okay. Huh. Just looking. Xiao! Why does this have to be so sad? He lost his friends.
Within yin and yang, among the 5 regions,
I like things to do with
water,
yin and yang.
fire, wind, and thunder cycle like the seasons. Grasp the 7 heavens from the ground. Open wide the 3 gates. All the world within reach.
Water, fire, wind, thunder. Ground. That kind of sounds like the Yaksha to me. Don't know what you're saying, but whatever. Right, guys, we found something. What the heck was I doing there? That was weird.
Well, well. This is not what I was expecting.
Yeah, you found an artifact.
Seems like you've made a new discovery.
Paimon, you literally saw everything, but you found an artifact from your clan that you thought had been missing, I think? Kind of creepy. Oh! Well, there is the rest of them. My name is Boyang. I'm just gonna reread them all again. Here, I leave the record of all I know for future generations to see and learn from my experiences. My comrades and myself were ordered by the Chising to take the fantastic compass to the chasm and assist our Millith companions. So Boyang was the Yelan's ancestor. Chising to take the fantastic compass. The Chising was formed even back then? To the chasm and assist our Millith companions. Wait, hold on. Okay, I keep getting confused with Boyang being a Yaksha. He is not a Yaksha because there's Monogius, Indarius, Lattice, Bonanus, and Bosacius. I always remember Bonanus as banana. Okay. Huh. I don't know why I always confuse that. Whatever. The chasm and assist our Millith companions, but the beasts in this place were incredibly terrifying, and our forces suffered terrible losses. If not for the aid of the Yaksha, I fear that my brother and I might have been slain right there and then. This Yaksha has 4 hands. That's Bosacious! And behaves in a maddened fashion. That is Bosacious. Being unable to remember his own name. Aww. Oh, no! When in a crazed state, he refers to others around him known as Lattice and Monogius, Shao in the Geo-Yaksha. Okay, why does that have to be really sad, though? Because he didn't remember his own name, but he remembered his friends' names. He has mastery over thunder, and his form is awe-inspiring. One that is destined to be remembered throughout history. Oh, really? We followed him into battle against the wicked beast for 10 odd days, finally breaking out. A snake has its weakness 7 inches below the head. Is that true? And these monsters naturally have their weaknesses as well. Having discovered this, the Yaksha has decided on a battle plan to target that weakness. In our previous battle, the surface of the chasm was damaged, revealing a great enigmatic underground palace in the bowels of the earth. So basically, like, he discovered the deepest depths of the chasm, aka where we are now. We observed that the monsters would grow weak when approaching this domain, so we guessed that there was some power there greatly suppresses the beasts of Conria. Power that suppresses the beasts of Conria? I am terrified. We have suffered too many losses. We must end this quickly. Rongzhao and I agreed that I would take the fantastic compass and lead a group of Millith to follow the Yaksha down into the underground palace. We will lure the beasts away and herd them into the depths of the palace. The seal must be completed by myself and the Yaksha within that place, with Rongshao aiding us from the outside. That's why in that domain specifically that I was just in, I heard two voices. That was Boyang and Bosacious. I think. Either I heard two voices or I'm going insane. That way we can ensure the seal will hold. If this works, the chasm front will be secured. How? Wait! So that means that this place is where Bosacious and a few Millilith were trapped, but they trapped themselves willingly to trap the monsters. And we just unlocked that place. The monsters aren't here. Knowledge? But we fell into that place. This is the place that they're talking about, I think. We can ensure the seals will hold. That's just my theory, anyways. If this works, the chasm front will be secured. However, this means that I, Yaksha, and the Millilith, with us left behind within the underground palace, yet the benefits are too great. Oh, can't leave. We have to try this out. Oh, they sacrificed themselves. The warriors have observed day and night and have confirmed that the beasts are heavily limited once they enter the underground palace, almost as if some power is eating away at them. Was that the power that Yanfei felt? Some of our wounded have sacrificed themselves, and others will split off into the main party in their fusion never to return. Will the monsters really be vanquished in this way? The unmatched strangeness of the underground palace is something I fear only I and the Yaksha still live to witness. Oh, has the rest of the guys died then? I do not know how much time has passed. The Yaksha is gravely wounded and maddened. I fear he will not live long. As for me, oh, so you'll be left alone? No! Though I remain clear-headed, I can feel Faye mood setting in. What does that mean? I do not know how long I have been in here. Yaksha urges me to depart, forgetting that staying here was the fate we chose. But you can't leave other than death. Oh, that is so sad. I don't know if I want to continue reading. Oh, I'm gonna. The underground palace is almost like a living being, as I've been. What is that bobbing up and down? What was the fantastic compass even made with? Because it was from Boyang's clan, Yelan's clan. Better yet. But it doesn't say the origin of fantastic compass. It just says that it was a catalyst from their clan. This is creepy. It's like a living being. When a breach first appeared in the ground, we went below and gave battle, but I then noticed that the breach was quietly closing. So that was the breach that Xiao used to us. I'm not sure if that was the only tactic we could have chosen. And even if we did attack the rifts, the rent open spaces slowly regenerate. Well, they only regenerate slowly sometimes. Other times they can be swift. It's hard to say. Does this mean that when we damage the ground in the fighting, we damage the outer shell of this space? So when you damage the ground, then it took time to regenerate the cave? Or the rift? Like it was an actual living being? Oh, this is creepy. We accidentally enter the belly of some mighty leviathan, only to be slowly devoured by it? If that's what I'm thinking, that's terrifying. One second. I believe that this should end all of the wicked beasts. We have outlasted them all. Do you have food or something, or I'm confused. I've tried many paths. There is no way out. The Yaksha has, well, I guess that's a good thing that there's no way out, but it's also sad that there's no way out. The Yaksha has fallen. Only I remain. Oh, I will see my family, my wife, my children. They approach me, and then they pass through. I must be going mad. No! How else can I be seeing my family who are in Liyue Harbor? I wish I could go home, but can I? That... Wait, maybe the person that was writing the other notes wasn't Boyang. Or at least that one note that I read. Or the third note. Because they said that they had no... Boyang obviously does. Ronchao, sometimes I curse the fact that it was not you who had to undergo this torture. But Ronchao, as your elder brother, I am glad that you survived. Oh, so you really were brothers. I'm so tired. I can't think straight. No! Stop saying some person ago. Obviously, it's Boyang.
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Arlene, who, as you know, is the missing ancestor that I came here to investigate.
All this information. It was left by your ancestor?
Hundreds of years ago, two of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone of great importance. They brought this device to the chasm and joined the war against the monsters of Conria.
Were they given the fantastic compass by Zhongli? Zhongli, why didn't you just seal the monsters yourself? Dude. Man. You're wicked. Okay, that's so sad though, because they lured the monsters into the deepest depths of the chasm, where we are now. And, Boyang's brother, her second ancestor, Boyang's brother stayed on the outside to make sure it was sealed, but Boyang, a few others, and Nyaksha, Bosacious, went in with the monsters, in here with the monsters, to make sure that they were defeated, but then they also couldn't escape afterwards, and they slowly died. Oh my god, that is so sad. They also went in with the fantastic compass.
They set out together, but only one of them made it back. Minus his sanity.
Oh,
Karma.
Correct.
the karmic debt?
One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacious, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to resist its effects for very long.
So then, Yelan, maybe you should keep your distance from Xiao. So then you don't slowly accumulate karma as well?
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
But who wanted the fantastic compass? That's what I want to know.
Well, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out?
It's honestly terrifying when Yelan herself said that we shouldn't give up, guys. Yeah, let's totally not give up. And then she's giving up.
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? But Paimon doesn't wanna die!
Shout, no! I see that look in your
Enough
eyes.
of this place. Let me out!
Uh-oh. Oh, she's hiding behind Lumine. That's so cute. So,
What was that?
what was what? Am I knocking it over?
I got it! I just had a thought. Give me a second. I just need to double check.
Ooh, I wish there were more cutscenes. You keep that book with you? Where?
Uh-huh. Traveler, I just realized something.
I'm
Okay, so
knocking
on my
over the
way here,
fantastic
I was
compass.
studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of.
Wait! Did it start spinning because Paimon, quote-unquote, broke it? Or was it spinning before? I don't know. You didn't give any thought to the will the book was inside of. So you just took a will from a book and decided to go to it? Do you know who this will is for?
I don't know it verbatim,
Zhongli
but I
want his
have read it
treasure
before.
back?
The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst.
Yep, this magical device sealing monsters. That could be Zhongli. Because Zhongli was an Adeptus. So he either gave it to Boyang or one of Boyang's ancestors.
A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same device.
Which was when Conria attacked.
And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and humanity. I have both Adepti and human lineage. Maybe my power can work.
Oh,
It
it's
worked.
purple.
I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough. But still, we must be on the right track. And look, something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
Was that what the Yaksha and the mortal people said when they created it? Because this type of thing always happens with this. Like, there's always something said either right as it's being built or right after it's being built or something like that. And then the memories are recorded.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor.
Oh, when they made the
They
seal!
sealed off this space at the top together.
So it was trapped inside the compass?
I see. It makes sense now.
Their voices? Hold on. That huge crystal I saw at the bottom of the chasm, that was... The Celestian crystal. It took me a second to remember what it was called, not the dragon spine crystal. Spike. God dang it. I remember when the crystal hit the rune serpent. There seemed to be an opposing force. Yelan. Is that opposing force that delayed the awakening of the space that has now swallowed us? Or did the impact weaken the entrance on the ground? Oh, so the Celestian spike opened the portal, or at least weakened it. And then when elemental reactions, aka Ito and Yelan getting fed up with each other, started firing up, that broke the seal. So it was just the Spike was a trigger, and then Yelan and Ito were the final bomb. Also, we haven't seen any abyss monsters in here. Could this all be connected?
Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu. I have a suggestion to make.
Paimon can barely move anymore.
You're flying!
Why can't we get out of here? Paimon doesn't want to die. Paimon wants to stay with you.
Oh,
Paimon, just hang in there, okay?
that is
Trust
so
me,
cute.
there's still hope.
Let's go.
Okay, that's really cool though, because I'm actually learning more about everything. So weird. Yeah, I think that's what Lumion said, that, or that's what she thought, was that, that the spike loosened the seal, and then the seal finally cracked with Ito and Yelan. Okay. I think that's what she meant.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
How's Ito doing? He looks like he's still asleep and Ushi's still dancing.
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. But he's not in any serious danger, so don't worry. What about you guys? You found something, didn't you?
Yeah,
It's written on
kinda.
your faces.
A lot.
But whatever it is, it's bad news, isn't it?
Yes?
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, there really is no way out of this space after all.
Yeah.
It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
And we don't have food or water.
This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass,
I mean, I
and
have
it
a little
responded.
food, but...
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method.
It...
Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. Only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully activated.
Yanfei and
I'm
Shao.
a mix of human and adeptus. So the fact that the fantastic
Or
compass
Yelan and
responded
Shao.
to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us, we also happen to have a full adeptus and a human with training in the magic arts.
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
Shao and Yelan need to cooperate?
So, an adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should be able to completely reactivate it, maybe even reverse it. Last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm. If we can reverse it...
Then we're home free.
Awesome. So there's still hope?
You bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Why do
Okay.
you sound so
Well, let's all take a
dejected?
quick break. We'll give this thing a try.
I
once
don't
we're
like
ready.
that you sound so dejected that you could sacrifice yourself. Everyone has had a rest.
Oh boy. Paimon's so nervous.
Don't be nervous, this is gonna work, I think.
Yelan, Shao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei,
Wait!
there's
Wait
one
a
thing you might
second!
need to mentally prepare yourself for.
Hold on. I just realized that not... Okay, this is probably the reason this story played out like it did, but... I just realized it. Okay, not only Shao is a full adeptus and Yelan is a full human, but this is identical to the situation with Bosacius and Boyang. Boyang's descendant, Bosacius' friend. Oh my god, that is so sad and cute at the same time.
I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, Everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories. We all came here for different purposes, and everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture. Terrifying, but also a miracle. This space, well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work here, I don't know, but the whole time,
Maybe.
it's been reading our minds and responding to us in the form of illusions. Also, according to the history of the chasm, this
Zhongli,
place
are
must have
you doing
existed
this
for
to
a
us?
very
I know
long
you
time.
appear later.
What could have created it?
I like your coat. Your crop top coat. It looks so cool. Could have created it? A giant snake just... Yeah, there was a giant snake outside of this place. Was that one of the Conrian monsters? Because it is a boss that I can fight if I needed materials, but if it is the Conrian monster, then that could also mean the Conrian monsters that everyone in the notes were talking about was the Ruin monsters. The Ruin Serpent, Ruin Guard, Ruin Grader, Ruin Hunter, that kind of thing. Because Conria at least had the Ruin Guard, aka the Field Tiller. It's gonna do much more than just till fields. There's a giant snake.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Oh,
I was there
that!
too.
Yeah, I saved you and all.
Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
So
Who
you
else
did
did
see
you
it.
think it was?
When the crystal attacked the giant snake, it fell. Does that have anything to do with why the ground was split open? Okay, it could, but why was the spike down in why was the spike in the chasm in the first place? That's the real question. Why and how was it down there? Because clearly it's the same Celestian spike that's on Dragonspine. And clearly there was an ancient civilization here that predates Conria. I am so confused.
That snake is probably a remnant of Conrian's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces?
And crystals are highly effective against it. No, I think Celestia is highly effective against Conrian. I'm gonna be honest. But okay, I don't know the full lore of the chasm, but now I know the lore of like Bosacius, Bosacius, Boyang, that kind of thing. I'm just collecting my thoughts because all of this is so confusing. But Xiao said specifically that he would do anything to research about his friends' deaths. So that could indicate that he knows that his friends have died, yes. But he doesn't know how his friends have died. Like, he didn't know Bosacius, though. Bosacius did disappear, to be fair. But his friends did die, but how? I'm thinking more on the Geo Yaksha, most specifically, because I think there's still, like, almost no lore according to how they died. But I think the Geo Yaksha died due to the Hydro Yaksha Bananas, I think their name was, stabbing him, but then why does that one Fatui member look so much like him? It's all so mind-wracking and so confusing. I want to know all the lore of Genshin!
If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone. It looks like I might be the one responsible for all of this.
Actually, no, you're not the one responsible for this, because it's the adventurer girl that's responsible for this, technically speaking, because she had us come down here, and she wanted to explore the spike, but we didn't let her, so we explored it in her stead. And we hit the spike, so it's partially our fault too. But we hit the spike, we fell down, we fought the snake, you helped us fight the snake by hitting the spike as well, thus killing the snake, and then the spike rising up again, I think. So it was the adventurers and Lumine's fault, then. I'm just gonna blame the adventurer, though, because Lumine had nothing to do with that.
No. You're just trying to help us and solve the problem. You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
Definitely not. You literally saved our lives.
If you say so. You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at
Also,
us
you're
to
the reason
deceive
I'm
us.
getting all this lore, so...
Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked, it all ceased to exist 500 years ago. Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape, then once time starts moving normally again, the fantastic compass will likely disappear.
So she can't bring it back in the first place. But who
That's
wrote the
actually what
will?
I think, too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the fantastic compass to begin with.
Well, let's see. She didn't find the will from a specific person, I don't think. She found the will from, like, a book, I think? When she was going through other stuff? But who would have knowledge of the fantastic compass and want it back? Clearly, it's someone that knows of the fantastic compass, knows that it was down here. It has to be Zhongli, I'm gonna be honest. Who else would have it?
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So, whose wish was it that summoned this device?
Probably all of us. I still don't understand the wish type thing, but
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment to your search.
Mine?
It's a shame that we couldn't find your family.
Oh.
But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued from this place.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
Oh,
it does
that's so
intrigue me,
sad.
the way we all ended up here together. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Clearly, clearly Aether trusts us enough to know that we would survive to meet the end of our journey. Which is why he hasn't, like, come to rescue us at all, like, even once. So he trusts us enough to survive until the end of our journey because he knows that Lumine cares for him that much to survive till then.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Why does Ushi have a house, by
Traveler,
the way?
take
That's
care
weird.
of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Sure.
Okay. So, take care of yourself. You too, Yelan. But ciao.
Stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed,
Oh,
pneuma
hers
surged.
and shouts.
By
Oh,
dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command.
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
Ito's out!
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Aww. I like that he called himself General Lattice. What the heck? Are those the lost souls that die down here? Like Bosacius and Boyan? Mainly Bosacius though? Oh, she clings to her. But there's so many of them.
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha, do I request your approval.
He asked for Zhongli's approval to look for his friend. Oh. Lumion with the dull blade. What the? Ooh. Shall request Xiangmi's approval. Oh, that is so cute though. Zhongli knew what he was gonna do. How many souls are there? Shout no! Basically, I think what's happening is the souls are trying to drag them back down to keep them from exiting. Please!
Can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
Xiao, don't! Don't do it! No! This is my favorite part. Zhongli knew that Xiao would sacrifice himself if the time came, and so Zhongli saved him! I may hate Zhongli in the future because with what happened in Conria, I may not, I don't know. But for now, I love Zhongli so much. He saved Xiao. See, that scene still gives me shivers.
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
He sacrificed himself for us, and Zhongli saved him. Ah! I love it so much.
I know what you were thinking,
But they didn't see that. See Zhongli saving him. I think only the Traveler and Xiao himself saw it. Oh, all of this is so cute and so sad at the same time.
never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been
Wait,
built
but
up over a lifetime.
Zhongli came to Wangshuin where he knew Xiao would be. So maybe he just like went to talk to Xiao and that's when Xiao asked him? I'm a little confused there.
I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape. So, thank you for saving us all.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
It's thanks to you too, Yelan.
Don't mention it.
I almost said Shao.
Looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. Rest up. There's no hurry to move on from
Yeah,
here.
Ito's out.
As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
Ushi is still dancing. You're going back to work
She's
immediately
gone.
after?
Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
Oh.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that.
Oh.
And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
I am not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Seems like you got through to him. But you weren't the only ones.
Really? Well, that's great. I count that as quite an achievement. It was
Clearly.
a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took
Since
every
before
single
the
one of
Liyue
us for
Archon
any
quest,
of us
Xiao
to make
wouldn't
it out
even
alive.
talk to us.
I feel lucky that we didn't lose anyone.
Although,
along
to
the
be
way.
fair, he wouldn't talk to us because he didn't know us, and, he just wanted to keep us safe.
Hey, so Ball Checker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever, is he?
I doubt it.
Let's go check on him.
Punch him! Punch him awake! God dang it.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Do you not realize we're out of the chasm?
Are you in any pain?
Also, you were sleeping for a while.
The head? What about it?
You can
Any brain
you can
damage from the impact?
talk to
You
Ushi?
need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation... Oh, brother.
What the heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic power nap, and now I feel like a million Mora. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting
I
something,
don't do
though.
naps.
Oh, yeah! Wait, weren't we underground?
Yeah, that's
How
something
did we get
major
back
that
up
you
here?
shouldn't have forgotten.
It's a long story. We'll fill you in later. Ito, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help.
That is true, but are you partially saying this to get him off your back?
I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apologies, and let me find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Bah, crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
Technically, if it weren't for the adventure lady, then none of that would have happened. But to be fair, if it weren't for the adventure lady, Xiao could be stuck down there alone. Oh no, maybe I should be thanking her? I'm so confused.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk here.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head straight over?
That she calls her senpai, that's cute.
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too!
Xiao's still thinking he knows Zhongli saved him. Paimon, we have other things to do.
Fine!
Lumin, you grow stronger, quite literally stronger and stronger throughout the Archon quest, but you also grow smarter throughout the Archon quest. It's adorable.
Alright, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot.
Have fun, guys!
Oh, wait! Yelan left already. I was
You
gonna
did.
treat her to some tea.
Oh.
But I'll take this to mean we're square.
I think in her Archon, in Yelan's story quest, it has something to do with a tea house that I haven't heard before. You're still dancing, Ushi.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know.
Am I the only one that can't understand Ushi? Is it because I'm not from this world or something?
Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for him.
Huh?
What?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
You don't translate what Ushi said for
Good
everyone.
idea! Let's do that!
Is it something for Xiao? Please say it's something for Xiao.
Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful. Never judge a bull by its cover, huh?
Aw. But what is it?
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest. I think Ushi's words may well come in handy.
You betcha! Just leave it to us.
All right, Ito, Shinobu, Ushi, let's go.
Yeah, just
Oh,
bringing a
yeah.
bowl around town.
Time.
See you next time.
But what was the thing? Was it for Xiao? Please tell me it was for Xiao. I will be so happy if it's for Xiao. Xiao.
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
You know, because that's what people do. Why
You're
the
still
heck?
here. I saw the two Inazumans leave with
It
the
looked
info,
like that one
heading
for
towards
Tui guy
Liyue
was standing
Harbor.
on a branch.
Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say to Xiao.
I thought you left.
I figured as much. I've checked the area. Nothing
Oh,
strikes
you
me
were
as out of
checking the
ordinary.
area.
Looks like this chapter has come to a close. Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut. For their own sakes.
For my own sake as well.
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please don't hurt them.
No, please don't hurt us.
Oh,
You've got a mean streak.
you figured me out, huh? All right, I'll quit pulling your leg. Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. I won't ever forget what we went through. Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years?
Does that mean we have to seal it back up somehow? Because if other people fall into it like we did, they wouldn't be able to get out. They would become lost souls as well. I believe those red souls that were trying to go after us were the lost souls, but there was a lot of them.
I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know. Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but somehow I couldn't tell anything about them. It must have been someone of great importance.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's totally... I just realized she has a braid right there. That is so cute. I've never realized that before. Anyways, it's no one of importance, trust me. It's especially not the Geo Archon. I mean, totally not. I don't know why you would think it's the Geo Archon, because that's just preposterous. I mean, come on, Yelan.
Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to Liyue Harbor for me.
Back
See you
to
when I see
work
you.
after we just escaped a life and death scenario? You're crazy, woman.
Bye, Yelan.
Alright.
You knew I was waiting for you?
Clearly. You would have just disappeared if not.
Really?
I know you,
Somewhere I
Xiao.
wanna go. If you have the time, you can join me.
Of course I want to join
Where
you.
is it?
On
A
to it.
place that has to do with the Yakshas.
Place that has to do with the Yakshas? Well, that's a lot to go by. Thanks. Layers of fear. Where's that? Mount Tianha? Is this the one place in the Leeway Archon quest that we went? Like, right up here? It might have been. Where we unlocked the one Adepti's abode to take something? I don't know. Oh, right! This does have something to do with the Adepti and Yaksha because there's a statue here! That... Oh, I remember
the temple
that.
up ahead was built to remember Pervases.
That's his name.
Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
What did you realize?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past.
Oh.
You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers and nothing more.
That rhymes. But you slaughtered gods that were killing innocents, though. You slaughtered for good. That doesn't mean you're slaughterers for evil. I mean, you did take people's dreams when you were under control of the evil god, but that wasn't your fault, and Zhongli saved you, and you made a contract with him and became a Yaksha.
For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy.
Oh.
And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing.
I think you know that isn't true.
So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
Xiao, why does this have to be so sad?
Hey, don't say that.
Xiao, we've got something to tell you. There it is.
Oh, yeah. Ushi wanted us to tell you. It's very important.
What if you could
said
understand
he
Ushi?
has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side.
Oh.
He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest.
Oh, that's adorable. He was I don't know if this is the actual story of Ushi, but he was used as a weapon. A good weapon at that, but he was used as a weapon, but then once he met his friend, he never left his friend. Oh.
Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that even though the power of a Yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them.
Sad. There will always be someone willing to be by your side. Yeah, I will.
Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power,
That
right?
too. But I will.
And, well, anyway, there's loads of people out there who really care about you.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others.
For good reason.
They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace.
No,
I think
you can live a
I
mortal's
was
life.
the only one who didn't think
Partially.
that way. The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Menogius, and others. These are the names of the 5 Yakshas. I am Alatus, and Menogius is General Capesus.
Capesus, that was the
or General
Chiu guy's
Chisapis,
name.
and Indarius, or General Musatus. I heard that people call the 5 of us Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti.
Ronanis, aka the Hydro Lady. And Darius, is the Pyro Lady. Bosacius is, well, the guy we just met. And then you're Aladdis, and then... You're Aladdis, but you called yourself General Aladdis. But you say Bananas or General Chizapus. I'm confused. Whatever.
Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible suggestions. But the power of that space was far beyond all of us. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments, it took every bit of my power to break free from that place.
Well, Paimon still thinks you were amazing.
Yes! And he was
Yanfei
saved
and Yelan are correct.
by
I
Zhongli!
always prepare for the worst-case scenario. This mindset is deeply rooted in me. Even so, it was the most optimistic solution I could think of.
Ow.
If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape.
So that was Zhongli's power back there.
In the end, I still had to burden another.
Xiao, it's not a burden! You signed a contract with him to protect his people. Technically your people too, but... You signed a contract with him, but that doesn't mean he can't protect you.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis,
Zhongli.
for such a long time. And you've helped him before, so he helped you back. What's the big deal?
Supporting each other is how people survive.
Perhaps.
Oh.
In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think that would be it.
I think I felt that too.
It's good that one more person will remember him.
Aww. Is this a Bosacius and...
Menogias, where have you been? Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, a thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
What is a thaumaturge?
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Bosacius.
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame. Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Aw, are you trying to protect
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember?
Even in his
It's too late to have
insanity, he was
regrets.
trying to protect
The seal
Boyoung?
can't be broken. The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight. Brother, are you
Your
okay?
name is Bosacius.
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now. We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me.
Oh.
You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day.
The
What do you think?
notes.
Am I losing my mind now, too? Boyoung, do you want to go home? I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home. I must have family, too.
You do. You have
You mean
brothers and sisters. Yeah, that's what I'm
sure you
saying.
do. Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I?
Aladdis, Menogias, and
Where
the
is
others.
my family? Brother, what's wrong?
Why
Hang in
does that
there.
have to be so
It's just you and me,
sad?
Don't die before me.
Boy Young was left alone after.
Is that you? Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again. I'm sorry. You all have to see
I
me
love
in
this
state.
animation,
brother.
but that's so sad.
Look.
He doesn't remember if he
Someone
has.
over there. Who are they?
Those are his Yaksha friends.
There.
No.
They're my.
No.
I remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyong.
No. What is that?
You're awake.
So sad.
At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius.
Bosacius.
Joe.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
So when he finally died, he remembered his name and his friends.
I've said so much today,
Oh.
but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you. Have you
Why
ever had a
does
moment
that
where you
have
felt
to
like
be
you were
so
aware of your
sad?
destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death? Whatever it might have been.
No!
I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all. We are destined to misery. And yet, we have no fear.
They made contracts to Zhongli, Morax, Rex Lapis, whatever you want to call him. I call him Zhongli. They made a contract to him to protect the people of Liyue until their deaths, and that is so sad.
Xiao.
And Zhongli still protected Xiao. Are you sure it's okay for you to tell me all this?
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said
Especially
that you are a
by
witness.
Preservius or whatever his name
It
is?
is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and
Banana!
Indarius all perished, and only
Banana!
Bosacius' fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn.
Aww.
That is why I went to the chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before
Xiao.
we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacius. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive.
Aw. We have our
Pervases
memories.
died in the
and we
Archon
can't take
War
those out.
thousands of years ago. He was younger than us. And Bosacius was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanis said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers.
Xiao, they're not soldiers, they're heroes.
Heroes. I like that word.
Aw,
Maybe
you
the
should,
world
'cause
will
you
never be
would
free
too.
of disaster. But there is good in the world, too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish. I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
See, even though he said he would do that now, he is still looking out for the traveler because Hero Xiao looking out for Hero Lumine when he saved her from falling in the Liyue Archon quest. Oh my god, that is so sad. Why? Why? Just why Genshin Impact? Okay, well there's 2. I need one more to make it to 60. I believe. Claim a key, and I can't do some Archon quests because of others, like Klee's right here. I can't do Zhongli's second one because Zhongli's first one, but the ones with this I can do. Lattice chapter. Oh! See these names right before the chapter? I think that's the name of their constellation. And if you like search it up, it'll mean like whale or ancient one or something like that. Actually, let me check something. What? No, I don't have any 5 stars. Other than Lumion, I don't have any 5 stars. God dang it. Let's see what Historia Antica means. Antique history. Historia. Meaning. Ancient history in Latin. Yeah. And then let's do another one just to prove my point even further. Let's do this one, Childs. Saros. Kaylee. Plush? Oh my god, there's a narwhal plush! Meaning. What? The first thing that pops up is unicorn in Greek. Child's constellation Monoceros Kali, is a faint constellation in the Celestian Equator. Its name means unicorn in Greek. Or single horn. Okay, unicorn. Which would also make sense for this. I'm actually curious about all of these now. What does a lattice mean? Doesn't a lattice mean bird or something? What does a lattice mean? Having wings or winged. Yeah. So his non-human form is a bird form. And I mentioned before that if you go over here and during the night you'll be able to hear a sound that is legend to be the sound of Xiao calling for his friends. Wait, god dang it, I should have talked to Xiao right then. Whatever. I don't know what time it is specifically, but it's probably not gonna show up for me. Let's see. No, because I don't think there's music when it happens. There it is! That's the sound! Sorry for headphone users if you raised up your volume all the way, but that is Sumeru. But that is the sound of Xiao calling for his friends, or at least legend to be Xiao calling for his friends in his bird form. Oh, Xiao. That is so sad. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Let me collect these and see how many primogems I have. Because next stream we're gonna do the Sumeru Archon quest. Actually, let me just do this. And then one more. And then I'll make it to 60, and then I can do a 10 bolt, and then I think I might have Kaza if I'm not unlucky. Which could be a possibility. Did I feed the foxes today? I don't know. I'm gonna check that really quick. So I don't remember if I fed them before the stream, and I need to get the thingy to feed the foxes, as I mentioned before. Forgot what it's called. Crimson Agate. That's what it's called. Okay, so I did feed them. You can see the berries in there. That is so cute. I don't know if I have to feed them 5 days in a row. If I have to feed them 5 days in a row, then I am basically screwed with getting this one. Though I think since, this will be an easy way to get the Primo Gems, actually. Because, I think with every single oculi, yeah, there will always be one extra. Not the electroculi, for example, because, I haven't collected them all. I've only just collected one. But, see, like, the animoculi, I raised up the statue completely, but there is always going to be one extra of every single oculi, which is why I think there's one extra Crimson Gate. So I might be able to level it up completely? Is that right? Is the tree gonna grow? I don't think it grows when you offer it up. It doesn't grow. Oh, that's lame. Oh, god dang it. I don't think it grows. Is this like the shell of what it used to be then? I don't know. Because I think even for Dragonspine, there is one extra because I've collected, like, I have, like, 2 extra on my main account, to my knowledge. I don't know, though. Maybe it is growing bigger. Wait, let me watch it closely. It might actually be growing bigger. Is it? Oh, it did grow bigger, finally. Oh, and that might have been the... Wait a second. Does that mean I have, like, 9 or 10 extra? As it receives offerings and grows, the frost-bearing tree will begin to thirst for more power. That is terrifying. I want to know the lore of the frost-bearing tree, because I hardly even know the lore to Dragonspine itself. I mean, I know the lore of Dragonspine. Vent even thawed out when he was thawing out all of the rest of Mondstadt for some unknown reason, and then there was the priest, the scribe, and the princess that are like ancients, predates Conrad, is my theory. And then it has something to do with Celestia, obviously, with the spike and with the ruins that I saw, but it's all super confusing. But I want to know the frost-bearing tree the most. It looks like it could be from the blood of Durin, actually, because it is red. As it... Actually, what's the story of oculi? Because... oculi in the statues, because it's so weird that we can level up statues. I don't know if that's, like, actually canon in the story, but... if it is, that's super weird, because... what is the story of oculi? I don't know. As it receives offering and grows, the frost-bearing tree will begin to thirst for more power. Though its roots will stretch throughout Dragonspine, it can discover more crimson agates as they periodically gush forth from ley lines. That's creepy. Heed its desire and collect crimson agate throughout the snowy mountain. and obtain rich rewards of the Frostbearing tree. Crimson Wish. What? Wait, what? There's more? Wait. Refreshes in 3 days and 6 hours. Wait a second! So there's Crimson Agate that you can collect manually. And then there's Crimson Agate that you need help with the Frostbearing tree to collect. How does that make any sense? Okay, so I still need the one from the chest by the foxes, but I don't know if I need to do the foxes all in 5 days in a row or what, but I didn't remember this. Oh no. Memory of the Frostbearing tree calloused. Oh, what is this? Warming bottle. Okay, that helps. What does that look like in Owl's face? Is that supposed to look like an owl's face? That's creepy. Okay, yeah. I think it's definitely bigger. Hold on a goddamn second. What? Wait. No, let me collect this. Hold on. Oh! Favonius lance that I'll never use. Thank you. Anyways, I have 3 of these. I'm just gonna wait until I read it, actually. $51. Okay. 4. Oops. Okay, so I still have a bit to go for that, I think. But I am so confused by this because I haven't gone to Dragonspine in forever. I completely blanked on this. What does this mean? Do they spawn chests so you can get Crimson Agate just for this? Oh my god, they do. Because it's similar to, like, an event. Oh, really, Genshin? Genshin, I am too busy to keep track of everything. Yeah, you do your burst, I do mine. It's a fair trade, I'd say. Die! Oh! You are not... No! No! You are... I know he's not part of the event because it made the event dinging sound when you complete the event. No. 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 That's not happening. Oh, god dang it, Fatui. You guys suck. Ah!
Time to work.
No, I don't feel like it. Oh god dang it, I exited! I hate when I accidentally exit out of it. It sucks. I don't feel like it. You're gonna end me? That's not terrifying at all. Did you unfreeze your friend? You slipped up. You're both icicles! What do you mean?
Windblade, out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Freeze!
Wait, does it actually add to my inventory though? Wait, are you the guys I'm supposed? Yeah, you are the guys I'm supposed to fight. Okay, just making sure. Die, dude.
I guess this is it.
Does it collect in my inventory? It does! Oh my god. I completely forgot about this. God, I'm a veteran player, but I'm... It's making me seem like I'm very old when it comes to Genshin. Even though Genshin itself isn't necessarily that old, but... In my defense, I have been playing Genshin ever since the day it was released. So... I can't be blamed for it. Please don't tell me it's underground. Oh, it is, isn't it? Wait, is there a ledge? There is a ledge. Defeat 2 opponents. Yeah, I wonder where the opponents are hiding. Such a mystery. But please, at least, thank you, melt 2 at once. No, he's not gonna be able to melt these 2 at once. Oh. Good job, Glooba! I've never been prouder of Glooba.
Windblade,
It's actually kind of satisfying to say Glooba.
out of the frying pan,
Dodge this!
No, don't climb up the hill, because I know you guys can do that, and it is so annoying. First time. Oh no, I'm freezing! Do these help regenerate heat? I don't remember! They don't! Oh! Oh no. Yep, I'm gonna freeze. Glooba, go!
Windblade,
We can do this together, Glooba!
steady as stone.
Or not, since he just disappears. Also, it's a cool little feature to... I'll show in just a second, once I defeat the slime. In the teapot, you can use materials like wood. As you can see, pine wood on the side. Did I already collect from these trees? I might have already collected from these trees. There we go. You could collect from the trees, from certain trees, and you can make, like, furniture and stuff for the teapot. And a cute little detail is when you hit the trees, snow falls down. I like it. And I'm gonna die, holy crap. No, thank you. I do not feel like being in another near-death scenario for, like, the millionth time during the stream. Is it under here? Please tell me it is. It's not! Oh, you were such an ass. Alright. Yeah, I completely blanked on this being a thing. But once I collect the chest from the foxes, bunnies, rabbits, whatever you want to call them, although I don't think they're bunnies or rabbits, I think they're foxes. Do I have to do the challenge? Once I collect the chest from... I do. I need a bow character. From the foxes, then after I collect all of this, and I should have one extra, or if the tree lets me, I can keep continuing to collect more. Though that would be a little buggy if it
At
did.
the ready.
Please tell me this isn't gonna be as hard as I think it is. Oh god dang it. No! Amber, what are you doing? There we go. Okay. Amber! Please do not do that to me! I swear to God. You are going back.
Just sharpen my spear.
Bye-bye. Okay. Now to this one. Time trial challenge. This one is probably like a sprinting time trial challenge, if I had to guess. Though I honestly have no clue. It better not be a bow one because I know there's monsters down there. Hi, yes, I see you, and I am purposefully ignoring you. You're gonna try to spawn spikes in the air, are you? Oh, maybe not. They do that occasionally. The Samaturals, like, will spawn spikes in the air, though, since you're flying, it would be behind you. It is, one of that challenges. Okay. But as you can see, you can actually see breath on Lumine, and as I mentioned when we were in Inazuma, if you have A, or more technically speaking, the puppet, because technically if you wish for her, then you get the puppet. It's weird. Where's a warming spot? Oh my god. Then you'll notice that she doesn't breathe. I don't remember about the other Archons, but you can't see their breaths. You can see Lumine's, and she's not even from this world. Whatever. At least she's not like a puppet. Oh, no. It has to be this. Okay. Can I collect this one? How do I collect this one? There we go. No, let me leave before I die! And then I think I can get one more with this. Because it said there was 5. And I was at 9, so do the math, that's 14, I think? Yeah. Wow, I can't believe I actually did that. I am atrocious at math. Like, horrendously atrocious. Nice. And then that'll refresh every Monday and Friday. Well, I guess I have to wait until Friday. Wait, 3 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Oh, yeah, I suppose. You count Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but that doesn't make sense, but whatever. I'm not a math person, but I'm going to end the stream here. They're doing the little dancey dance. Distractions. I'm going to end the stream here, and we will pick this back up next time. I don't know if I'm going to stream Genshin again Thursday or Friday, but I will stream it again sometime this week, and we will get to the Sumer Archon quest, where we will finally progress with everything, so long as I don't get distracted by another quest or something else. And, you know, knowing me, that's a very high likely possibility, but as I said in the beginning of the stream, I do have a different game plan for tomorrow, and I'm going to buy the game if I can find it again, because it's kind of hard for me to find it. I don't know why, but if I can find it and buy it, then I'm going to play with it a little bit just to try to see if just try to see if I can stream with it. I'm not gonna reveal what game it is yet, and it may not be very popular, but I've been thinking about this game since since the last couple games that I've streamed. So we'll see how that goes, and if I can't figure it out, then I'll either buy another game or I'll either buy another game if that one doesn't work, or I'll go back to Genshin, which wouldn't really be surprising. So, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, or wherever you're in this crazy world, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Also, why does Genshin have to be so sad and depressing? It doesn't make sense!